YouTube, what's going on, man? We at the auction right now, man. It's your boy Zomir. We live in effect. We at the auction right now. We finna go inside. I'm gonna pick up the camera back when we get inside. Let's do it. All right, so boom. Yeah, man. Let's see what cars we're gonna look at first. So I can put y'all down on game, man. Put y'all folks down on game. Let's see, we got a Charger over here. What is it? This a Hemi. This a Hemi thing right here. Let's see what's going on with this Hemi, man. This probably like a 2014, 13. Yeah, look, 2014. 149 miles. It been clean though. I'm gonna let y'all know if I would get this or not, and I'm gonna let y'all know the reason why. So far, with the miles on that bill, I mean, oh, that bill clean. It's missing the door panel right there. I mean, let me see. The little Hemi not bad, man. Got a Dodge Charger. Let's see. Yep, there you go right there. 345 Hemi. I'm about to see if it start. It's missing. Oh, it's missing a chair? That ain't bad though. So 3 door panels is missing. Let's check it out, man. Not bad so far though, not bad. A chair ain't nothing. We can get that from a junkyard or whatever. Door panels, that ain't nothing either, nothing major. We gotta see if it be start though, twin. Let's see if it at least start. So it do start. It don't sound. I ain't gonna lie, this bit do sound crazy though. Tire pressure, 149 miles for real. Radio work. I see how they got the custom fiber. Damn. All right, do we got any engine codes? No codes? No way. Hold on. Let me rev this bit. Let's rev it, chat. Bro, this shit got no codes? Am I tripping? All right, it really got no codes. I don't see no codes, bro. So far, y'all, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I would get this, bro. I could resell this. I'm still waiting on the engine code to pop up, bro. Ain't no way, no codes popping up. It starts. It sounded kind of funny on the startup, but let me see something, bro, because this is crazy. Like, I see no engine light, bro. I wish somebody could hold the camera and stand back here while I rev it so y'all can really hear how it sounds. Let's pop the hood, though. Let's pop the hood. See what we got on here. That's crazy, chat. Pop the hood real quick. That's what we got under the hood, man. Man, we can use this for a swap, man. Swap this bitch to a Hellcat. It's not bad, bro. The engine, I'm actually sound. It actually don't sound bad. Go ahead, check the oil. Oil, what? It got oil, bro. Like, what? Fam, they got oil and everything. Like, they just, like, somebody just got rid of this car. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I got my eyes on this one. What's going on, bro? I got my eyes on this one, no cap. Yo, we might have to check this one out, bro. It's crazy. I might bid on this one, bro. That's crazy. All right, so let me give y'all some game. My bad, y'all. This is supposed to be a video about giving y'all knowledge on the auction, but this caught my attention real bad. But yeah, so the first thing I'll do right when I come to the auction, for those who do got their dealer license, I'll come first, look around the car, make sure there's no, oh boom, you see? I was so, look at that. That's already a strike one right there. That's strike one. We give it 3 strikes. I give each car 3 strikes. That's a strike one right there. I mean, yeah, nah, I wouldn't. I mean, it just all depends, bro. If that's the only thing wrong with it, just replace the doors, I guess, front driver and the rear left passenger. I mean, that ain't bad. So the first thing I do is like walk around, right? After I walk around, make sure there's no damages to the body part of the car. You know, we found one on the other side, the driver's side and the rear passenger. Not like too major. You can replace the doors, but that's one. Fresh new tire, that's cap. But so this is the only strike one so far. After I walk around the car, I'll get in and start the car. Make sure the car starts. If the car starts, that's already a green light. Like, that's a good sign. Very, very good sign. And then you look for engine codes. See that tire pressure code right there? That ain't a big issue. We could fix that. Probably need air in the tires or whatnot, or the tire pressure sensor or whatever. But this is actually not a bad car. Like, this is a car I would actually think about bidding on. 149 miles. 149,000 miles. I mean, nothing too crazy. I like to stay between 100 and 150 anyway. It's basically at the 150 mark, but that's fine. I would still bet on this car. I'd probably just get a car, the chairs or nothing. Oh damn, we're not even looking at the back. I'm not gonna lie to you. Depending on what I could win off this car, I would get this car. Like, the max I'll probably spend on this car, I don't know. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It just all depends. But yeah, I'll make sure there's no engine codes. And when you come into the auction, you always want to have one of these. You always want to have the testers. Diagnostic testers, man. You always want to have one of these. And also another thing you want to always have is the portable jumping cables. It's portable. You don't have to connect it to 2 different cars. It's portable. You can just charge it at the crib and come here and just just plug up the cars, make sure they start up. It's a portable jumping cables. Just go on Amazon, type in portable jumping cables. You guys see what I'm talking about. Here's another charger. It looked like it's just not closed all the way. What kind of charger is this? This is probably like a 2010 charger, 2011. Let's see. Oh, 2012, okay. You see, this already strike 3. This, just for the mileage itself, gives it 3 strikes already. So we're going on to the next car. We don't even look at it no more. But yeah, like, it's really not hard. Like, if you got your dealer license, I'm gonna make other videos on like dealer licenses, how to get them, how to bid on cars without a dealer license. Bro, I gotta just comment everything you want to know, right? Like this Infiniti right here, this is already a no-no. It's already a no-no because look at the mileage. Are you crazy? That's just my preference. Y'all can do what y'all want though. That's my preference. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna title this video "Found a Hellcat at the Auction" because it's really rare you see Hellcats, but this could be a good swap, bro. Like, I'm thinking about bidding on that. But nah, for the people who don't like looking into like charges and stuff like that, let's see. Like a Chevy Malibu, just like, what is this, a Malibu? See? You walk around, make sure there's no damages on the cars. This look like is this the trunk not closed, or? That's nothing too major though. Let me give y'all an example. I want to find a car that has like engine codes so I can show y'all like how to go about those. The ones with the engine codes. Chairs are kind of ripped up. No, nothing too major though. The most important part, man, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, is making sure the car starts. That's the most important part. And it starts. Let's see if we got an engine light. Any engine lights? Let's see. What? Bro, yeah, today is just a lucky day, bro. Like, every car I get in usually have codes, bro. This car has no codes. I think this is Chevy Malibu. Bro, this car also has no codes. Sound normal when you rev it. All right, so it starts. That's good. That's a good sign already. Yup, Malibu. I mean, it's 156,000 miles. I'll still get it. It still could be a good flip. So to put y'all on some game, bro. So once there's no engine codes, no codes pop up, no engine light, you want to make sure you keep this in mind. You write down the car name, right? This is a free game right here. Go on ChatGPT. You type in Chevy Malibu 2014, 156,141 miles, right? You ask ChatGPT, can you give me a estimate on how much this car is worth? Private sale? Like, it don't matter. Just tell me just type in to make it easy for y'all. I mean, I'm not gonna get into details. Just type the car in to ChatGPT and be like, can you tell me what is this car worth? And you put in all the details. You put in the mileage, the year of the car, and the model of the car, and the make. And you see what ChatGPT tells you the car's worth. And so when you're bidding on the car, so say example, that Malibu was looking at, right? That Malibu back there. If ChatGPT says that car could be sold at a dealer, like a private sale, for like $4,000, me personally, if the car don't have no problems, right, at the auction, like while we inspecting it, if it has no problems, I'll probably spend about $2,000 max. I'll spend about $2,000 max, bro. Cause just in case there is stuff you gotta fix on the car, you gotta make sure like there's a good profit margin, bro. You gotta make sure it's a good profit margin. But I'm gonna go more into details, bro. I'm gonna go more into details and put y'all up on game. But yeah, I'm just giving y'all like a preview of the auction, how the cars be looking. So this Benz right here, see, 26 Benz. I wouldn't even look at these, bro. Too much. It's the miles are too low, and it's a Benz, so somebody might try to bid with you, and they'll probably go up all the way to what's the car is worth. But this ain't bad though. This is something I'll get for myself. Only 66,000 miles. 2016. It's a nice Benz. Nice at Benz. What is it? Is this like a CL? Yep, CLA 250. Not bad, bro. I wonder how much this would go for. Not bad at all. I always want to see if it start. Oh, it's not starting. Damn, it took a while to start. Collision prevention. It's an engine light right there, y'all. See it? See it? That's a red flag right there. That's when you pull this out, y'all. That's when you pull this out. But I don't even care to scan the codes because I don't really look for like luxury cars at the auction. But if it was for yourself, like if somebody getting a car for themselves, it's not a bad car. It's just gotta see what that engine light. Gotta see what that engine light talking about, cause bro, them Benz could cost you an arm and a leg, man. Where's the? Well, I'll put my scanner in there. Now let's just skip this car. I don't really care about the Benz. I'd rather show y'all like a car that's actually flippable. It's really hard to flip. It's not really hard to flip Benz, bro. It's a lot, bro. I gotta make like a what's that shit called? Damn, what it's called? A little group chat where we all can just talk to each other. I can give y'all more game on stuff like this, man. But yeah, man, these are just the basic steps, y'all. Step 1, always have a scanner on you. Walk around the car. Make sure there's not no major damages to the body of the car. Just make sure it starts. And if it don't start, always have your portable jumping cable with you. And if you charge it and it starts, that's a good sign. But if you charge it still don't start, I stay away from those. Yeah, depending on the codes also, let's talk about the codes. So depending on the codes, certain things like a P0302, that's usually like a cylinder, like a misfire, like your cylinder 2, the 302. The 2 is the second cylinder, so usually that's just like a spark plug change or something. That's simple, but that's simple stuff like that. But it just all depends on the codes. You put it in ChatGPT. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. ChatGPT is your biggest friend when we talking about auctions and auction cars and stuff like that, man. ChatGPT is gonna be your biggest friend. But damn, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I might make another video on this one and let y'all know if I end up bidding on this car. I really might end up bidding on this car, bro. But yeah, I gotta get my thumbnail, man. Y'all comment down below, man. This is my first YouTube video on this, so I'm really just doing whatever right now, freestyling. But y'all gotta comment down below, like, what type of videos y'all want me to make? Like, what do y'all want to know? Like, how to get your auction license, how to bid without an auction license. Y'all want me to go to Coparts? This is auto auction. This is Orlando Auto Auction in Orlando. I'm in Orlando, Florida right now. But y'all gotta let me know what y'all want to see, man. Y'all gotta let me know what y'all want to see. But I'm just gonna go ahead and end the video right here, man. I appreciate everybody who tuned into this video. Like, comment. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe, turn on your post notifications so we get some more videos in, man. Yes, sir. Let's do it. Damn, man. I really might bet on this car. Not bad. I mean, make sure I remember these numbers. Lot number 250951. And if I do end up like doing anything with this car, I will let y'all know. I'll come back on camera. I'll make a whole nother video. But yeah, man, appreciate y'all tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe. We out.